What's up, guys? Just got done working out, so please excuse me. I am an actual mess. Like, I'm so dirty. It's muggy out here, but we're gonna get after it. The clean that I promised you. So barbell clean. So last week we did, how to set it up. Pretty much like your form, which is gonna stay the same thing with this. That's just with dumbbells, so it's easier to control, and you have lighter weight, obviously, with the dumbbells, because the barbell, standard barbell was 45 pounds. So obviously, 45 pounds is the minimum that you can do, and then you gotta add weight, so it gets a little heavy. So I definitely recommend practice with the dumbbells and the kettlebell, because really the power clean and the clean exercise are mostly about technique. Once you can get the technique down, then the strength will kind of follow, but the technique is so important. It's a skill, okay? Just like anything else. So, same situation. Remember how we talked about it? Feet about hip width apart, maybe a little bit outside of hip width. Our barbell is right underneath our toes, so we want to get right up underneath it. And then remember our stance, so our body's kind of stacked. Your heels are kind of stacked, boom, your knees, and then you got your elbows, and then you got your shoulders. So your shoulders should be stacked with your knees should be stacked with your toes, all right? And then that's kind of the form that you set yourself up in. I'm gonna show you both the clean, like the full clean from the ground, and then I'm going to show you what a power clean is. Pretty much same movement, except one's coming from the floor and one's coming from like midline. So really whatever you prefer. I like a squat clean, like all the way from the floor, because it helps me get more power, and it's easier than just power cleaning that sucker. So yeah, I'll show you a few reps from the front and then from the side, and give it a try and let me know how you feel. All right, so boom, boom. I'm going to do it in slow motion like I did last time. Get myself nice and situated. Get on in here. So overhand grip now. You don't want to use an overhand underhand grip like you would for a deadlift, right? Because you need to be able to flip. So overhand grip. All right. Now once you get in there, everything is nice and stacked. Nice flat back. Once we get here, we come up. Once we get to the knees, and we're kind of in that like high pull situation, and then you flip it and get underneath it, and that's the clean, baby. All right. So let's go. We go up, 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 up. Once we get to here, we do our high pull, under. All right, boom, one. All right, so I'll just do a few more, just kind of like faster. So this part should be explosive, all right? Really, this whole movement needs to be explosive. All right, so I'm gonna take a couple breaths. I'm gonna pretend that I can just work straight through that, because I was rough talking through it. But yeah, so remember, once you get to like the knees, it's a high pull, flip underneath it. And it should be an explosive movement. You don't want to do it in slow motion. Okay, it's a fast twitch, fast movement. Okay, so next I'm going to show you the power clean, but I need to take a few deep breaths. Whew, man. Hopefully you've been practicing the other. I love a kettlebell clean, to be honest. I don't really do much like Olympic, like power snatches or squat cleans or things like that. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just, it takes a lot of technique and a lot of practice, and I don't really enjoy it. So really, I think, your fitness and your health you should circle it around things that you enjoy. The other things that you might not enjoy that still need to be done. Like if you don't enjoy strength training, you need to at least do it 2 times a week and get over it. But if you can work around certain exercises, there's too many to do that you do stuff that you're miserable doing. So anyways, so I'm gonna show you the power clean. Remember, the power clean starts at the knees, and this one, it's called a power clean because you're using power to just clean it up. You know what I mean? Squat clean, you squat and clean it, right? Makes sense. All right, so boom, boom, lift the bar up. So this one, you hinge at the hips once you get to here, all right? And it should be explosive, remember that. All right, so I'll kind of see if I can show it to you from the side or maybe an angle. So I hinge at the hips here, whoops. So once I get to here, and then you let it fall. Remember, it should be fast. Okay. Whew. Not gonna lie, that was rough after working out. But a couple cues, just remember your stance, everything's stacked, right? Boom, 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 boom. Flat back, tight core, lift with your hips. High pull, get underneath that sucker. All right, so I hope this helps. I'm gonna go recover. This is too real. Should redo this, huh? No, this is what it is. All right, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any issues or questions or whatever, just shoot me a message. I'm happy to walk you through any part of this a little bit more detail. And make sure that if this is the first video you're seeing, go back and look at the modifications and the progressions before this video, because you want to be able to get that technique down before you start this, okay? Especially if you're not familiar with the 45-pound Olympic bar, okay? All right, ciao, see you next time.